Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Speed Crew. This game's developed and published by Wildfields and is currently available in the Xbox Store for a price starting at $20. It's a party-style game, kind of along the sides of games like Overcooked, but instead you're a NASCAR pit crew, and you're going to be running through this game here and basically for fixing cars. As you go along the game, there's a little bit of a storyline that's honestly quite comical and is so fun to just kind of blurb through and experience. Just some of the animations here. I'm going to skip them for this, but you can kind of get like a little bit of a taste. The controls for the game are very basic and easy to pick up and get alongside. Now the game does a really good job at kind of walking you through what you need to do along the game and also introducing mechanics really slowly but in a rather good pace that the content within the game stays very fresh and fluid while you're playing. Now, one of my favorite things alongside this game is honestly more of the party aspect. Now, the game features content that develops. You're going to have all kinds of wacky and weird experiences from different types of mechanics along the way that affect stuff to mechanics that just do some very weird and interesting things along the way while you're playing. A lot of the aspects of this game are mainly enjoyed, I think, more from like a party perspective. The game gets extremely difficult when you have to play this by yourself and really race to hit the targeted times across the campaign for the game. Now, what I really enjoy is the campaign for the game is actually done really well, where it has you kind of going as fast as you can in a level for fixing, repairing cars, and doing everything in between to ultimately have the best pit crew and lead your team to victory in a race. As you succeed and get through car repairs, you'll continuously get more and more points and also have potential score multipliers that go along the way. Now, a lot of the mechanics in the game, like I said, are extremely fun. But one of the biggest pain points for me with this game is playing it alone. This isn't a game really that I think you want to play alone, and there's not really easy ways to do kind of matchmaking at the moment. So if you are going to be picking this game up, I'm going to strongly encourage you to use the looking for group feature on Xbox Live, because that's going to be your easiest way to find people to play with, or if you can have some people either locally or kind of in your Xbox Live friends list to play with. I think it's a party game, so it's not a game that I think is meant or intended to be played alone. So in the standpoint, I think there's some just lackluster joy along the way with the game, having to consider playing it on your own, and I think it's a game that you can't I can't recommend by yourself. Now, let's talk about just the game overall. It's extremely fun. It's extremely chaotic, and it's hilarious a lot of the times when you're just kind of running around doing everything you can to try to finish out cars, knock the missions out, and then see, hey, did you manage to finish? Did you come in that top position? It's paced in a way that there's always something going on. It's chaotic nonsense that spreads around all these different licensed campaign race scenarios, as well as different extra content where you can customize the way your guy looks, to different things that you can unlock along the way that just make the game a little more chaotic and goofy. There's a sabotage mode that it's kind of meh, because it kind of defeats the whole like play together, work together mechanic, where you just kind of have one person who just plays in the game is kind of a dick. But it's there. I don't think it's necessarily needed, but it is there. The campaign can be played by yourself, again, like I said, or with other players. It does save progress, but from playing with my friends, we did note that achievements only unlock for the person hosting the game, so I kind of wish that they would maybe take a look and try to fix that, so people don't feel like they're missing out on being rewarded in at least the online aspect of the game, where I think most people who pick up Speed Crew are going to be playing. Visually, the game looks great. I love the comical art style. It's kind of got some Fast and the Furious kind of punny jokes, and the campaigns were really for fun. It's got a lot of comical nonsense that just really makes it just a blast to play, and you'll be blowing through races before you realize you spent hours and hours into the game. Overall, I think this is a really great and fun game experience. It's a perfect party game, but it's a party game. Detractors is it's not a game to really play by yourself, so I would say pass if you're on your own, unless you have friends to play with or can commit to using the Xbox Live looking for a group feature. Let's just take a gander here. It is a Friday at this time we're recording this, just to kind of see if there are people on here playing. Might give you an idea. It doesn't look like there's anybody really on making groups, so take that with a grain of salt when it comes to terms if you're just trying to find people to play with. But overall, I think Speed Crew is a really great and fun party game. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you have any questions, anything you want to know more about the game that I might have missed? And I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you again soon.